Good morning, good morning. Just trying to clean my old lady glasses. I see you. Can you see me? Hello. Hello, hello. This is a start of a brand new project. I got my big canvas out here. Could not find any blue. We looked online, called a few stores. It's all right. Can live with it. Exactly. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Diana. Hello, Bettina. Hello, Wright. Hello, Tina. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Joanne. This is how last week's turned out. I ended up putting a couple of beads up where the letters are for sister, and I think it turned out nice. And even with my boo-booed pot, it still looks good. You don't even know it's a boo-boo. Well, until I told you. Hello, Zella. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so it turned out, I thought it turned out nice. I even signed it, LLF 8 2020. Hello, Tracy. It is cute. No, I just need to find a frame for it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start, actually I'll put that off to the side here. We're going to start on the second half that is supposed to be apparently from this one. Hello, Julie Pike. My sister-in-law is a Pike. She is. Hello, Cameo. Hello, June. Good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful day here. The chickens are happy. I got my cup of tea. Creative license. Exactly. I wanted to put some beads on. I just want to bling it up a bit. And I even thought about putting apostrophe S for sisters, but I don't know. I thought, you got to kind of keep true to some of the stuff. So that was the little kit that was given to me by my middle sister. And so we did it. We did it. It's just a tiny little bit different because I made a boo-boo. Good Eastern Canada name? Well, I think so. Da-da-da. Yeah. We're having a good day. From Michigan. Well, hello, Cameo from Michigan. Da-da-da. I grew up, what was it, from 5 to 20, I lived in Calgary. So I know that zone. It's really dark in here. Okay, maybe move that one over. And I'll turn this one on over here. All right, hold on. We got to moving the light and turning on a light. Pop says it's dark. So. Sorry about the lack of preparedness today. See if that helps. That's better. Okay, thanks, Punk. Making masks. Oh, very nice. My dad is from Toronto. I have cousins in Oshawa. Oh, there we go. Tran. I love the way Sophie's eyebrows follow you all around. Oh, we got our Sophie cam today. Oh, good. I was hoping we'd have the Sophie cam. I just received my tote bag from the May live stream, and I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, June. That actually wasn't too bad, because that was across the pond, wasn't it? So, yeah. It was swimming. Hello, Lindsay. I was born in Fiji. Oh, you were, Julie. Very nice. Hello, Annie. Oh, greetings from Belgium. Hope everybody's fine. I'm good here. Sophie's good. We were just playing outside. She's such a good doggy. Just love her so much. The chickens were all being noisy when I let them out this morning, so she was all sneaking around the side of the gate or fence looking at them, and they were looking at her, and she was looking at them. And if they're quiet, she's not curious, but they're still new, and when they get out in the morning, they're just stretching their wings and they want to fly about, and it's kind of cute. New Hampshire. How's the weather in New Hampshire? Okay, I'm going to share with you, because I know Papa's busy, so I did put it in here. There's my sister-in-law. Hi, sweetheart. We're working on a new pattern. Okay, So that should take you to the one that says LLF, that's me, should take you a link to where you could get a copy of this free pattern, okay? Bump it up, it up. It's by Jennifer Aikenman Smith, I guess, yes. Thank you so much, Miss Krista. Love you, love you, love you. What are you and Sarah Lynn doing today? And we're going to work on the second half to this pattern. I'm going to show the first. That is Pop's sister. Indeed, indeed. Hey, lovelies. Munchkin's still sleeping. Unfortunately, Pop's not on camera for these days because he's actually got to work. So we're going to be doing what is being described as the second half to this poem here. I did in 2002. So I'll read it off, and then I'll read off the second half. So hopefully the light's not going to bother the camera. So it says, once upon a time is how most once upon a time is how most fairy tales first start. Then add a questing maiden or a knight so pure of heart. Sometimes there is a treasure, princely frog or magic blade, dangers to be conquered or long journeys to be made. Yet strength and courage triumph to the enemy's chagrin. The questing soul discovers that the hero lies within. Okay, so is that beautiful? And I made that a long, long time ago, and then Pop had it framed for me, very nice and lovely, framed, beautiful. And then the second half goes, here, because I printed it off. Kingdoms need their castles just as dragons' mighty scales. Without a quest or vision, there's no magic in the tales. I savor deeds of wonder told in prose or in rhyme. May I never grow too old to treasure once upon a time. So that's the second half. So we're going to start off with the castle. I printed it off and came out in these two little pages. And then you got your little kind of guideline on teaching you how to do some stitches. There's the herringbone stitch, the 4-strand stitch, the rice stitch, the long-tailed, how to do a French knot, and it's 38 stitches wide by 136 stitches high. So, but you can kind of do it any way you like it as well. Boy, that camera looks so dark. Looks like it's nighttime. That's weird. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So first off, I went and picked some of my threads, though because I had to use a different canvas, I wanted to use just a little bit of different threads as well. So good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, good morning. And so I chose, here we go, picking them up here, because I didn't use black for the text or the lettering either. I used like a goldy color, so I kind of grabbed a bit of a darker gold. Oh, there we go. That color is way better. Oh my, way better. Kind of a, I don't know, it's almost like a pumpkin spice sort of color. That I think I would like for my text, I think, or the writing. And then I've got my two colors for my castle. It was asking for midnight and pebbles. So that's my midnight, that's my pebbles. And then it asked for moss and olive. So that's my moss and that's my olive. And then it asked for mulberry and golden grains. So here's my mulberry, and there's my golden grains. And then it asked for black brown for the text, or the writing, but I kind of like that color instead. So yeah, that's what we're working on today. That's what we're working on today. And I like to say a little shout out thank you to Gypsy Mom. She sent me two lovely little things. She says, needles for your next project from Gypsy Mom. So thank you very much. She sent me some lovely little needles that definitely will be going through the beads. I had a little trouble last Tuesday. I found one that finally went through some beads. And then no more chasing beads on a plate, says Gypsy Mom. So it's a little rubber mat that holds the beads. And I can pick it up and stuff. I thought that was so cool. And it's a sticky. I know. So I'll use it next time to put beads. Maybe, well, I have to put beads on this because I put it on this. I put it in between. So, that's lovely. So thank you, Gypsy Mom. Big hugs. Pop and I were so curious about the package. We were like, I didn't order anything. Did you? He's like, no, but it's in your name. I go, but I'm telling you, I didn't order anything. And then find out it was a gift. So thank you, thank you. So now that I picked my colors from my collection, now I have this cool little tool. And it's got this little card on it. And then what you do is you take the shape or what they have a representation of your color on here on your map, I guess, or your pattern or your template, and you mark it on here, and then that's where you're going to put your thread. I'm always a rebel. It's similar. I think it would still go. I think it would still go with all the colors that I have in this one because I was holding it up against it. So it's not going to be the same anyways. And this has far more written text than than this one, but that one definitely had more of a castle build out, and of course the dragon, and then the knight, the sword and stuff like that. There's far more to do. This is a lot just of more text than anything else. It's really only the dragon and the castle that you're doing a cross stitch of. So I love cross stitching. I'm doing Christmas motifs right now to make for. Oh, very nice. Oh, those are pretties. I used to always love those cards. Those are the ones that always got kept. those beautiful handmade cards. All right, so now I'm just going to scoot that there and write on here what I'm using for what. So my glasses are here, just so I'm not making any mistakes. So the midnight is just a dark little circle. So let's just put a dark little circle. And you can use these one for each project. Like you can use the top row and then flip it around and use the other row, or use the back half for another project. I mean, be creative. And if you don't want to put your needles one next to the other because you may get them a little confused, then just go ahead and put them in extra space. Just put a space in between if you find it easier. I'm going to do that first because it's been a while since I did something like this. And I think that looks like a little hourglass. Oh no, it's the new Roman numeral 2. Okay, so Roman numeral 2. And then an X, which will be moss. And I think that's 2 arrows down. Yeah, it is 2 arrows down. That was a bird that just hit the window. Oh, silly bird. Ka-thonk. All right, 2 arrows down, and the other one is H. Is that H? Or a box. That's one. I'm trying to find it here on the pattern. Put the arrow down. Where's the H? H is for mulberry. H. I don't see it anywhere. Should come across it. And of course you can use different threads where it has those little accents in between the lines of text. So, you know, I don't. They're covered in like trees and stuff. I'm so surprised it hit it. Like, what the heck was that? Poor birdie. Oh, here's the H. Oh, it is an H. Okay, all right, here's an H. All right, just want to make sure, and then I, or just a straight line. And then we've got the big square for the text color, or the dark. I have to use the dark brown too to accent some of the castle, so that I meant to actually grab that out. Is that it? No, that's dark chocolate. There it is. There's the dark brown. Okay. But I'm not using the dark brown as the writing. Okay, there we go. Very easy. Very easy. There's not a lot of colors on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, I'm using 2 for that. We need good humor today. Yeah. Got the graph for the sampler, but not the color key. Any help is appreciated. I went to, what did I do? I think I right-clicked on this when it popped up on the page, and then I went and saved it and then printed that. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do, Pat. Because you're right. When I printed it, it only printed out the 2 sheets here. And then I was like, wait a second. I need the key too. So I went back and I right-clicked and then saved image, and then I think I went color key, Tales of Wonder color key or something like that, and then just went and printed that image. So Thanks for saying something, actually. I'd forgotten about that I had that little issue. So I wouldn't want anybody else to get confused there either. Oh, shift this back. Okay. Now, since I know I'm going to be dealing with the castle first, because I want to get that sorted. Okay, just making sure. And we want to set this right in the center. It looks like it is, so it'll be 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It starts on the 26th. So we have to make sure we're doing it well into what we have going on here. Okay. All right, let's scoot this out of here. Load our little cloth. Hopefully that helps. Okay. We're going to start at the top. And we want to give room so we have room to work. We're not crunched up against the side. We're not trying to make a bookmark out of this. We want to make a nice, trying to center it the best we can. Because if I can utilize the cloth as much as possible, then go for it. For some reason, I think this is a bigger weave. That seems tighter. Did I not? I thought that was 14. It is 14 count. That just seems a bit tighter. I have this one here too, but I don't like the color. No, it's the same. Maybe when I get the threads in there, it won't look so loose. But right now it does, compared to that one. I wish I could do cross stitch. My hand just can't do it anymore. Is it arthritis or cramps or something like that? Oh, there we go. Snapped on that. We can tighten this up just like finger tight, because we can maneuver that until we get it in the right position. We may want to do it this way. We may want to do it that way. It's up to you. Okay. And then here. I'll turn it this way. As you can see, I'm going to do the same thing. Trying to get it centered. You can always put tape marks if you really want to get it bang on, but it's really not that far of a distance to try and gauge. You can always shift it. Okay. You found, Joanne, what did you find? I found it at 1, 2, 3 stitch, mine coming on Wednesday. What'd you find? Oops, that's not straight. I could always use the lines of the canvas too. Come on, you. There we go. Okay, now we're going to turn this one. Is that something? What is that? All right, hold on. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get it. What? I don't want it marking my stuff. What is this going now? Make sure my finger's clean now, because I tried to take it off. Okay. Very wet Dublin. Oh no, Miss Bernadette. Oh no. We're just loading our canvas. Finger tighten there a little bit. Finger tighten there a little bit. And then move this to tighten, because we want to give ourselves room to be able to frame this. I know I got bigger than I need, so, and then tighten. You can always twist just to get yourself all snug as a bug. Tighten, twist, tighten, twist. There we go. Arthritis plus I'm cosmetologist, massage therapist. I have to pick. Oh, yes, pick and choose. You gotta save your fingers, right? The first one you did with saying and dragging on top. Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. This one, Once Upon a Time. It's from the Dragon Dreams at accra.ca. HTTP. Afternoon from UK, says Susan. I have an ace. Well, I wouldn't say super hot cuppa, but it's here. I'm coming in late. What type of frame is that? That is a very good question, and I wish I could answer you, Angela, if it was not 20 years old. I think I'm going to call it a scroll frame because it looks like a scroll when you load things up on it. It's probably a scroll. I would think it's called like a scroll frame. You can get them bigger. And it's super cute. Super cute. And nice and lightweight too. It's made with light wood, but it's strong wood too. Because like I said, I've had this for 20 years. So, and thank goodness I've never lost the little clamps. So, well, I can't wait to see your guys' poem when it's done. This beautiful project. So we're doing number 2. But like I said, number 2 is not as detailed as this one with the big castle, and then it's got the vine, then it's got the crown, the gold bits, the sword, the dragon, the night sky with all the stars. So it doesn't have all of that. It has a lot more writing. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jackie, for confirming that. I just thought it was. I thought it was a scroll frame. Awesome! Yay! Did that right? Isn't that beautiful? So this was 18 years ago, and now I'm going to try and do what they consider is the second part to this. Okay. But like I said, it's more just there's just a big castle and then the dragon. So it's kind of like there's really nothing. I guess we can probably put a couple of scales in here if we wanted to. You know, in a quest with quest or vision. I don't know. I don't really want to put a pair of glasses. You know, that just seems a little weird. So, I don't know. I can't really think of anything else that we could like draw in like that one with the dragons and stuff like that. I couldn't find that one, but I will look again for the second one again now that I know what it looks like. I did share the link. I wonder if I could do it again for the second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just click on that. That should get it to you. But remember when I talked about the printing part? Okay. All right, let's load some needles and get some work done. Actually, we need to pick our spot. Let's pick our spot first. So if it says it is 38 stitches wide, we would want to go from the middle. And let's put this up against my board here. And if we are at 15 inches, okay, so we know we're 7.5. So I'm just going to put a little tiny little mark up here where it's the halfway point. Okay, and then we would want to count. Actually, if we just put it right in the center, it'd be more than 20 inches or 20 counts on either side. So I could just start it in the center somewhere up here and just work my way because I'll have plenty of room. No audio? We should be fine, Pat. Maybe? Maybe not. Everybody else got audio? I'm pressing jelly roll strips for a Christmas tree skirt, hoping to start sewing this afternoon. Oh, wonderful! Wonderful. Fine here? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Wonder what's up with you, Pat. Not that you can hear me now. It seems weird to say it. All right. Now we want to start off with Midnight. So that is this one. And I'm trying to remember if I used 2 or 3. Does it say using? Oh yeah, using 2 strands. Okay. We don't want it too long. What's the rule of thumb? I think if you stretch it out and go to your armpit, that was long enough to work with. Okay, let's roll this one up. I'm going to put the little mark on the back side of what I'm using this for. Okay. Sound now? Oh, I wonder. Weird. Weird. So very weird. All right, let's take that off of this one. We actually have some leaves falling off our maple tree. It's so sad. I was watching them fall when I was outside with Sophie. Say no. It's not even the end of August. Well, it kind of is, but still. Where's my snips? Did I find my snips? Did I miss it? Oh, I have to use my big scissors. I don't my snips. Have in here? Nope. Yes, that's it. I think that's what it was for me, was to just do the from tip of finger to armpit, and you should be okay not to try and get too many knots, because you're going to put some down on the other side, right? You may have to thread it more often, but I find it's less frustrating trying to deal with a knot on the back. Wonderful, bees. Get on it. Okay, so that's that one. And then let's load another one here. And that is the other color that I had going on for Pebbles. Just Tuesday here. Today, school starts in 2 weeks. And I'm back to my old gig of crossing guard. Not that this will stop, though. We'll still be working on cross-stitch Tuesdays. I'd like to, after this one, I'd like to start like a Christmassy one, because I think it's going to take us that long to get there. There's a couple little Christmassy ones. I'd like to do something special for my sister Lisa and my sister Elizabeth. So, it should be. I think someone else found it, didn't you? There's a couple of ladies that found it already. Hopefully they can share the information with you, Jackie. But yes, the original, it's from the Dragon Dreams cross stitch site. So if you wanted to go look that up too, the Dragon Dreams, HTTP Dragon Dreams. You should be able to find them. Okay, there we go. That's that one. Oh, I'm just going to do the shape on the back. Numeral 2. Once upon a time is how most fairy tales start. The night a questing maiden on a right so pure of heart. See, now we're going to make it into a song. That's what Tuesday is going to be involved in. It's now Poem Song Construction Tuesday. Okay, this is crap. It's making me angry. Where's my snips? Oh, jeez. How did you get all the way over there? I tell ya. I tell ya. Really? Oh my goodness. Like a nice clean cut, thank you. Put in Dragon Dreams and it comes up. Wonderful. Having trouble getting motivated, but want to make a project bag and have a star quilt in the lineup. Having trouble getting motivated. Okay, well, what's stopping you? Thank you, Zo Studios. It's a scroll frame. It is. one is about 20 or something years old. Did I get both of those in there? I did. Ha! I win! Oh, I'm sorry, June. I'm sorry. It is very sad. I'm with you there on the grieving. So yeah, I can see why it would slow you down. Right now, I just want to get all the parts I need for my castle right now, so they're loaded. Well, she would want you to keep busy, right? And you need to keep busy. Doesn't mean you have to stop thinking about her. What's everybody got in their cup today? I got a nice cup of tea, Earl Grey, a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar. I can feel the temperatures changing at night. Actually, it's been kind of hot here for the past few days, but there was a couple nights there last week where we got to sleep with the windows open at night. It was so lovely. It was absolutely lovely. All right, get another one loaded here. Looks pretty straight. See if we can get it in there. Yes, I can. Wonderful. Yeah, it's a cute little pattern. It's both of them are actually. I don't remember this one taking me too long to do. So, and of course I added beads then too. Peppermint mocha creamer. I'm working on my real job. I'm working my real job, yeah. I used to say that about crossing guard. Like, I gotta go to work. And people are like, don't you run a quilt shop out of your house? I said, yes, but I've done this for this is gonna be my 12th year. So I'm like, well, it's my gig now, you know? The kids know me, I know them, you know? I get to meet new people, wave at people, talk to people. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, now I think I want to work my way from the top down or castle doors up. Because that is 10, 20. You can see like how the outline of the square here, that's 10. That's 10 by 10. So you can always go 10, 20. That would be 30, so 28. So we 28 high. 10 and about 20 wide. Oh, big hugs to you too, June. Big hugs to you too. 2. I'm using 2. It says right there on the pattern there, Lucy. It says this project was stitched over 2 linen using 2 strands of floss or carrion water lilies or carrion wildflowers is 1 strand. But you'll need herringbone, 4-sided stitch, rice stitch, long tied stitch, and then French knot and stuff. So, itchy nose for a moment. Sorry. Yeah, 2. So what do you think? Bottom up or top down? Because it's not that bad. We can start right here. We can start trying to get our little center spot. Because it'd be like right there on that door. And work our way to the gate. And then we can work our way the sides. I think I'll do top down. And you can always use a Sharpie, not Sharpie marker, but a fluorescent marker to check off what you've done, right? All right, so I need this one first. Let's make sure. This is going to take me a little bit to get used to my little markings. There we go. I put that as a circle and actually as a It's actually a diamond. Oops. There we go. Change my little template there. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Yeah, we'll go this way. So that's the center. There. Actually, you know what? I think I will go bottoms up. I think I will. Okay, but now I know where that one is there. And then we need to come down, what is about 30 stitches? 30 to 30 holes. Okay, let's do there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 29, 30. Alright, so let's open that one up just a smidgy. Come back over to the side of it and do an X. You're back September 2nd. Oh, you must be in the States. You must be in the States. That's right. I think you said, no, you're Calgary. Really? You're in Edmonton. Sorry, Julie, if I remember correctly. Not Edmonton. I meant just Alberta. Ugh, my goodness. All right, so 1, 2, 3 to the side. That is the one I'm supposed to be using, right? Yes. Yeah, we're not back till the 8th. So you come back for what, 3 days, and then you get a 3-day weekend, and then back for 4 days? Well, that's a good way to start off the beginning of the school year. Come on. So it's hard to find the tiny holes. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then on top. Two. Did I miss that? Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, I thought I answered that already. 2, 2, 2, 2. My granddaughters are doing distance learning. Social district isn't open yet. Aiming for second week of October. Wow. I guess they're just gonna play it by ear. I said to Pop and Munchkin last night, I'm like, I could see us being back under like distance learning or online learning by Halloween. So, which will be sad because there won't be a Halloween this year. Not to the way we're used to having a Halloween, anyways. All right, so 3. You guys can see that okay? I know it's really kind of tiny, but I don't know if we can get any closer. What I'm working on, the castle gates. Once I get the gate done, I will work on the castle part, because all you have to build up the other color all the way around it. All right, now 1 in the center at the top. There's our gate. We can get in. We just got nothing to get into yet. Hello, Mr. Speedworks. What you doing, buddy? We're working on a poem, a pretty poem. That's my gate. That's my gate to my castle. Hold on. I'm trying to show you. There you go. Tales of Wonder. That's what we're going to do. Isn't that kind of cool? And it's the second to this one that I have done. But that was 18 years ago. It's a really cool poem. Happy to read it off if somebody wants to hear it. So, yeah, and apparently this is number 2. Apparently the second part of it. So nice. I'm off to work this week, so not much. All right. I was wondering. I haven't seen you on Twitch or anything. They canceled Wienerfest here this year. My dash hounds are disappointed. I'm sorry. Teams are having practices. One player tested positive. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Heading to the basement to work on a baby quilt, so I'll bring you along for company. Well, thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. All right, let's tie off. Put our stitches underneath here. Oh, I think I got a sleepy dreaming pupper. She stopped a cat fight this morning. There was a cat fight on the other side of my Jeep against the fence, and she was running over there. Been very busy. Well, busy's good, though, Mr. Speedworks. Busy's good. Mr. Speedworks lives in the UK. We've got a couple of UKers in here. Enjoying a nice little cuppa. All right, so now what do I got to do on either side of this castle gate here? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just never know what you're going to get around here. All right, hopefully this will show up on this canvas. I may have to choose a darker color. Mint cup of tea? Yeah. Well, it's like lunchtime, your time, isn't it? Oh no, it's well after lunchtime. It's almost supper time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a mess going on here. What's happening? We lost a tail. That's what happened. Back up. Hello, Roxanne. Roxanne's from Australia, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Well, we got a mess here. What's be happening? Somehow, it's got looped on itself. Oh, it's one of those weird needles. I was wondering why it was being a pain in the butt. Okay. That is correct. Yes, she is. She's crossed the pond and then some. I was just chatting with Speedworks. He's over in the UK. We got people from all overs. Hi. There's a cute puppers. There's my cute puppers. Feet in the air, belly up. All right. Let's see if we can't fix this. I don't know. It seems like that's a little light. I don't really want to choose a different color because I don't think it's going to go. Oh, we'll keep going. Hello, Miss Nadine. Oh, I forgot to mail your package yesterday. Darn it. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. I just remembered that by seeing your name. Sorry. I'll try and get on. I got to go into town this afternoon and get a zipper for a jacket. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5, and we needed 8, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now we go back on that because we did them all in the same direction. We were headed in that way. Now we got to go back this way, hence the cross stitch. Let's just confirm we had to do 8 to begin with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And that's why they call it counted cross stitch. Because you got to count your weight or you're going to get lost. You don't think YouTube's sending notices anymore? Somebody else was saying that YouTube, what is it, took off the notification bells to a lot of channels for some particular reason. I was reading, or not reading. Oh, okay, message was retracted. Okay, well, sorry. But yeah. When do we get to see Team Chocolate? There's actually a dragon cross stitch that I want to do that has to do with chocolate.
So every once in a while YouTube does turn off the notifications for everybody, and you have to go back and select them.
Okay, now we get to do the same amount on next to it and then above that too. All right, so that's easy enough. We can figure that out. Oh, Pop searching for something. What is it? Oh no, I don't want to mess my fingers up. He's munching freezies. You didn't get a notice either there, Pat? I wonder what's going on. As Pop says, sometimes YouTube's takes you off the notification. You got to put yourself back on for some reason. I don't know why. Dee. That is not a bird in the house, I assure you. Good morning, Miss Pat. We are working on the side of the castle gate. We're working on the castle, but beside the castle gate. Doing 8 stitches for 3 rows. And then we're going to do 9 stitches for the top row. So we're just working our way beside this gate here, 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 and here. You received your notification? Some do and some don't. We've actually had people message us and say, you know, I didn't even know you were on for 12 hours. I was so disappointed. I never got the notification. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not us that's not notifying you. We've sent it out. We want people to be there. We want people to hang out with and chat with and learn from and yeah. You got one too? I don't know. It's a little cuckoo. There's all sorts of frames that you can get for cross stitch too. You guys, I was working on a circle one last time for the sister, and this one, because it's the way that it rolls, it would definitely be easier. This one, and you got yours, Nadine? Interesting. I don't know. Just YouTube being YouTube. We had butter chicken and rice last night for dinner. That's kind of funny because we had teriyaki and rice last Tuesday, or was it last Monday night for dinner? Must be chicken Monday. Now we have butter chicken and rice. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Indeed. And then we had the last of the crumble for dessert. Oh, that was a really good berry crumble that we did on Saturday. That was delicious. It was just enough. I was like, how is that all supposed to fit in an 8 by or a 9-inch pie pan? There's no way. But I guess I did add more apples, so you know that's why it wasn't all fitting where it was supposed to, because I added more. I like this scroll you have. Oh, I'll have to check out stores for one. I only have a circle one and better for dragon ones with scroll. Yeah, I would think so. I think I did I did the big dragon on this one as well. I very rarely ever used the circle one. It's only for smaller projects. And I just, this and the sister wasn't going to fit in this, right? Even locked up, it was never going to fit. And I didn't want to do it sideways. So that's why I stitched that extra fabric all the way around to make sure it could fit in that circle. And then I just had the center to work on. So, and less chance of it getting dirty too, right? So. And there's ones that are stands that you could have it as like a stand and you can swing it to you and from you in this sort of shape, in a square shape, as in the circle shape. And then there's some that have, it's a stand as well as a magnifying light is attached on top, so you can swing the whole thing towards you and away from you with a little tray underneath. There's lots of, it depends on how deep you want to get into it. You could get so deep and make your wish list for Amazon for Christmas, and you could have this a whole new setup. It seems the easiest for doing bigger projects, right? And you can really see it from the edge to the edge of it. And once we get the castle done, at least we'll have something to show. And then we can start working on our text down to the dragon. To the dragon. Okay, we got to go all the way over to, this was the one with the 9 rows. Or 9 stitches. And I think it's looking good. It's looking good once you've got a few of the rows together. You can actually see the color. So hopefully it's coming out on the camera as well. Some nights are slow. So embroidery. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Got to keep your hands and mind busy or you're just going to end up falling asleep. I mean, sleep is good, but you know. Yeah, putting it further away from me, not good thing anymore. Eyes won't cooperate. Well, that's why I see the little magnifying lights too. I have one. We were using it, I think, when we first started doing the, for threading and stuff like that. I mean, I had to get used to it, but I do need to get my eyes checked because these are just little magnifiers to help with threading machines and threading needles and reading some small text and stuff like that. But I realize now I'm having to be more reliant upon them. And I used to be the only one in my family that never wore glasses, and now it's like, that's okay. It is what it is. I feel smart. A square snap frame, and that should be using my scroll frame for the large projects I'm working on at the moment. Yeah, because you don't want that imprint of the clamp in the middle of your project. It's hard to get out. Sleep, who needs sleep? It's all overrated. Yeah, exactly. Sleep's for the weak. Okay, that is our 9 there. Now let's work the other side of the gate, and then we can come across the top and fill those in for a line, and then it looks like we're starting doing some windows. Okay, so let's work our way the opposite direction. And is this as well as 9 stitches? Let's just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this is 8. Please tell me this one was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it was. Okay. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, and 8. Perfect. Anybody seen Miss Helly? I'm surprised Miss Helly's not here. Or even Sass. Oh, no, Sass wouldn't be, no, because it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning her time. So, nah, no, it's way too early. Way too early for her. That's why I'm surprised Roxanne's up. All right, go back for the 9. I can't use frames. They feel weird to me. Oh, really? I can barely hear you, Lorlyn. I have to keep turning my sound up. Oh. Is it just because I'm mumbling? It could be because I'm just mumbling, Pat. I'm sorry. I'll try and speak more clear. Is anybody else having issues hearing me? Yeah, I thought it'd be like, dark 30. Or, dark o'clock. Oh, it's right here. Looks like my mouth. And I just turned you up a bit? Oh. Well, you don't need to hear me heavy breathing. Hear you loud and clear.
I just turned the gain up as well.
Okay, well, here's hoping that's better. You may have to adjust your volume now. I may be yelling at you. I don't know. I'm not trying to yell at you. Good morning, LL and all here. I live in Southern Illinois. Also, I can't hear you either. Oh, wow, much better. Okay. Have a key. Good morning, good morning. Nobody says much better. Okay. Sorry, must have been something we had on a setting on the camera or on the microphone. Sorry to everybody who couldn't hear me. Somebody's snoring away there. Oh, she's sleeping really weird. Like her camera's frozen. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Because she's sleeping so weird. Now you can hear me. Okay, that's good. And good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy to see you here on this lovely Tuesday morning. All right, now that was all the way to 8, yes, and then back, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, yep. And then back. We're building a castle, 1 stitch at a time. We're building a castle, 1 stitch at a time. If it was only so easy. I don't know if you guys can hear Sophie. You sell are wearing are very multifunctional. What do you mean? I wear mine all the time. And the teensies. And in the garden. Well, it's a gorgeous day here today. Got a big bunch of tomatoes off our tomato plants on the weekend, and when I took Sophie out for a break, and Pop was making the lasagna on the 12-hour, we picked out a bunch of tomatoes, and we've had tomato salad with goat cheese and iceberg lettuce and some good stuff. Oh, I feel like I'm running close to my tail. Oh, I ran out. My tail ran out. All right, let's reclip this. We should be able to finish just this one row. Then we'll have to load some more. Yeah, we almost finished the project up behind on the wall. We will do that on Saturday. Finish that up, the hug project from Miss Allison Johnson. That was for Pop and I. It's a wedding anniversary. Come here, you. And we get told all the time, you don't look like you've been married 25 years. Well, I have. I have. Okay, let's put this here. Let's finish off this row. So everybody got on the menu for tonight's dinner, or if there was one. I think our options are open at this point in time. We may take one of the meatloafs out that we made. So we had chicken last night. Or the roast beef. Oh, roast beef and potatoes. What is being married 25 years supposed to look like? Well, that's exactly it. That's what I was thinking. Like, do I have to, was I supposed to look older? I mean, yeah, I got married at 23. That doesn't mean anything. Lots of people get married young. I don't even think that's young. Some people get married like 17, 18. No, I think when you're at that age, you don't really know anything. I'm sorry. You're just so young and so new at everything. You got to be like almost mid-30s before you actually get a grip of your life. I at least that's the way I felt. That's the way I felt. I felt I was just flying by the seat of my pants, just wing dinging it, sort of thing. There we go. Look at that. Got some malls on the other side of my castle gate. Meatloaf with baked potatoes. Oh, that does sound good. These last couple of days were the worst, and I don't know why. I couldn't walk without help. My body was tight. Like, I did 8 hours of exercise in one day, and on exercise days, but ooh. Yikes. Well, I hope you feel better. My goodness. Okay, we're going to tie that off before it gets too short. We don't know what to do with it. We're going to grab some more. We need to figure out our little mess here, though, because this kind of turned into a higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. There's some that got married young and stayed together, thank goodness. You know, it's clearly meant to be. That's what I like about those ones, you know. You know, sometimes you find love late in life, like my sister Lisa. You know, I still wish for love for Elizabeth. Wish she finds somebody to love. Okay, you're just annoying this piece. Why are you so annoying? At this point, I'm just going to cut a new one because you're driving me nuts. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. You know, you got to give from the cup, but you got to give it to yourself first. Look after you. Okay, that's it. You're off to the you're annoying me pile, and I'm going to start fresh. Do. All right. Try and do this without making a huge mess. Come on. There's one strand. Oh, that's, yeah, well, maybe something put stress on your body. Like, was it a different type of food? Well, our body works in mysterious ways. All right, let's take those two, line it back up. It's already after 11. Why did the time go by so fast? We barely even built ourselves a castle. if anybody wants the pattern for this, it is free. I can share the link again in the chat. Got married 63 years ago yesterday. I was 18 and a week. He died 18 years ago. And I still miss. Oh, I'm sorry, Zella. Big hugs to you. Oops, upside down. All right, now we need to go all the way across and past one on this side. So this is a straight line. So let's count this to make sure. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So we got to go 18. 18 across. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. 38 years for hubby and me. We're school sweethearts and celebrated 41 years married. Oh, nice. You know, some people are lucky enough to find love a second time around. So. I don't know. There's just so much training involved with the first one. I don't think I have the patience to train another. So. It's a good thing Pop's busy. He's not listening to that. I don't got the patience. Making us a castle. Hello, Kay. How you doing? You're with me on that? There you go. Yeah, no. I think this might be my time just for me. Thanks. I don't got the patience. All right, we should be at 18 here. Let's do a little double count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Goes all the way across. Making sure. Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. And back. We're building ourselves a nice looking castle. Gonna come up with some windows here shortly. Next row is a couple of windows. Hope everyone's great. To get ready and to read to my 4-year-old granddaughter over Messenger while her big sister is having their teacher meeting. Oh, lovely. Oh, have a great time. What you reading? This is my favorite things to do is to read to Munchkin. And it got him so interested. Actually, it was a Harry Potter series that got him so interested in reading. Because I had a really big struggle reading when I was a kid. So I always said to myself, whenever I had a child, I would make sure that they knew how to read, and he did. He learned how to read at a very young age. So, and it was the Captain Underpants and Harry Potter that he really wanted to know. First, it was like the first book I just read to him. Second book read to him, and he'd sit beside me, and then the third book was he would watch me read and wanted to know what word I just said and what word was it on the page and what was this word and that word, and yeah, it was so encouraging to get him to read. And then sometimes he'd read a line, and then I'd read the whole page, and then he'd read a line from the page. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty good. Good memory. I was married for almost 20 years and divorced for 24. Great, last 24. There's actually quite a few people that I know that once their kids were out in school and they were like between the 18 and 22 mark of marriage, they're at it. They're done. They were done. I hate to each their own. To each their own. Sorry. There's a lot of twittering going on. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything exciting here. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, now for the next row. Okay, I'm just going to kind of take a little mark of where I have done. Or do I have a... Oh, I do have a shirt. Highlighter. The highlighter! Alright, let's do everything I've done so far. Here. 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 And here. Okay. Now for the next set, we need to come up one, go 5, skip 1, do 1, skip 1, do 5, do 3, skip 1, do 1, skip 1, do 2, skip 1, do 1, skip 1, do 1. That's our other row. Did you get that? I expect you to be following along now. It'll be a test later. Hello, Mr. Mallet. What's going on? Yeah, you disappeared just as I came back with my butter chicken and rice last night. You disappeared. I was like, didn't even get to say goodbye. Didn't even get to say goodbye. I was watching, he was doing some CNC stuff in his shop. He had the jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. He had that on his table, and boy, did that ever look smart. I loved it. Oh, that's okay. No worries. No worries. It's all good. That's all good. I was just trying to scoop back with my buttered chicken and rice. It was so tasty. All right, we had to do 5 stitches across and then a space. We're actually working on, my wife came down and said it was supper time. Yeah, and you must listen to the wife. Trust me. Yeah, working on a lovely little poem here that goes with the first one I did about 18 years ago. But I didn't know about this one. So it was a customer in the, I run the quilt shop out of my house. So like, there's the long arm, there's the kitchen, and it was on the wall, and she was just about to leave, and she said, oh, did you know there's a part 2 to that poem? And I looked at her and I went, part 2? She says, yeah. And I'm like, no, I had no idea. So that was a couple years ago, and we are doing it now. And it's a nice poem. It's a nice poem. It's a lot of work. That was the one I did 18 years ago. Looks really cool. And now we're going to work on the second one. Right now we're building the castle from the gate up. So. I'm not sure where he lives. We just kind of met each other like on Friday night in one of the streamers we watch on Twitch. Mr. Taradra was bragging about my epic skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which I appreciate because he has one of my quilts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5, and then we're skipping one. So we need to skip that one and get on this one. And that is, we need 1 and then skip 1. 1, and then we're going to skip 1. And then we're going to give it 3. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and then we need to skip 1 and put 1. So skipping 1, putting another 1. And then we need to skip 1 and put 2. Skip 1, put 2. And then skip 1, put 1. Skip 1. Put 1. There we go. Okay. Look at us go. Look at us go, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeehaw. We are southeastern Ontario, Canada. That's where we are. Eh? Feel the need to say it. Just so people don't get confused. You like that picture? This one? The cross stitch? It's lovely. It's lovely. I believe I had the little book, like the little, actually hardcover booklet of it. That's how I did it. I mean, the internet was the internet 20 years ago, but I mean, it wasn't what it is today. That's for sure. And I was trying to think back when I actually ended up having like a cell phone all the time, like when I actually had a cell phone and needed one to, for, communication and family and so on and so forth. And I don't think it was until 2005 or 2006 that I actually ended up getting a cell phone. Middle of Wisconsin. Canada, eh? Exactly, you got it. I thought maybe you'd do, was an expression they use out there. They moved to the Midwest when we retired from the fire department in California. I always miss the beauty of the Midwest. Oh, it's beautiful. It is. It is some beautiful country. All right, so now that's our first row of windows. Let's go do our second set. So we need to go up 1 and skip 1. So up 1 and skip 1, and then we need 1. Come on. Cheese country. Isn't it Wisconsin cheese country? I don't know, I'm probably wrong there. Okay, so 1, 1, skip 1, do 1. 1, 2, 3, and then skip 1. Oh, we got stacked windows here. Okay, there we go. Here, and then skip 1, do 3. Fort Dodge? Huh? Just outside Fort Dodge? I don't think I've ever heard of Fort Dodge. Interesting. Okay, and the rest is pretty just on top of what is already there. Okay, so here. This one goes all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5 and 6. There we go. Cross stitching Tuesday. Hop, skip, and a jump. Okay, I was just mumbling. I'm sorry. I was trying to count. I'm counting cross stitching, you know. Don't want to make any mistakes. Though they will always happen. The question is how you deal with them. Exactly, right? It's all on how you perceive things. The perception of them. Making a castle. We're making some windows for our castle right now. We're trying to leave space. You know, we need some air circulation and some light so things can grow in our castle. Like people. It's a really tiny castle. I don't know who's actually going to be living in it, but a couple of ants. I'm sure a couple of ants would be quite comfy in this castle. Alright, next. Pretty much gray all the way across until above this window right here. Alright. Let's go. Let's truck it on down. Yeah, the hug quilt is almost done. We just had to finish the G and the S. Oops. G and the S and add some of the border stuff. So we'll definitely continue that on Saturday. That was such a fun project. That was literally the fastest 12 hours. I think that was our 7th or 8th 12-hour stream. And it went the fastest. I probably could have still done another 2 hours, to tell you the truth. But I knew Pop had a really rough night the night before with his allergies and stuff. And I knew he was ready for bed by the time we even started in the morning. So I'm like, oh, I should probably just call it here. But no, it was a very fun 12 hours hanging out with everybody. And Pop and Munchkin making lasagna for dinner. Oh, that was so good. We still have some. We've had it for dinner, like we had it for Sunday night for dinner. It was so good. Actually, we'll probably pop the rest in the freezer. It was like the deepest lasagna dish I think he's ever made. It was so good. Cornfields on the sides of huge hills. Hey, if the land is fertile, it's old volcanoes, right? It's usually where the land is the best. It's all the charcoal and nutrients. See, that's what I like about this whole great big world of ours. You know, I always say to Pop every time we go out, I said, we live in such a beautiful country, and we do, you know. I think we do. I mean, we don't have a lot of mountains here. Like I said, I grew up in Calgary, so I could always see the mountains. So moving here, I'm like, these are hills, they're not mountains. Okay, so all the way to the first one. Backtrack on this one. Backtrack. Just got to come back out. There we go. That's supposed to be a space. Okay, so space on that one. Space on this one. Yes. Okay, and then lined up on this. Perfect. Okay. Drip zones. Like we've got the, what is it called here? Is it the green belt? Maybe it's called that. Alright, we're gonna have to put some more gray on so we can finish our castle. It's okay. So far, so good. Oh, 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 oh. Oh no, no. Don't run out. What I want for breakfast, I didn't even eat dinner last night. You would think I would start. Yeah, you would think so. What about a fried egg sandwich? Or eggs in a basket. You put a little, cut a little hole in a piece of bread, toss it in the frying pan, let it bubble up a bit, get some brown, and flip it, and toss a couple eggs in there, a little hole. Yum, yum, yum. Slap a piece of cheese on top. I'll be there for breakfast shortly. I should add a tomato sandwich because we have so many fresh tomatoes this morning. Maybe I'll have that for lunch. Tomato sandwich. Gotta go to work. Break is done. Thank you, Mallet, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Thanks so much for popping over. Try and catch you next time you're on Twitch. Do. Yep. See you later, buddy. Do. Well, that's nice. That's like 2 people that was from Mr. Taradra's channel on Twitch. Popped in Mr. Speedworks and Mr. Mallet. Very nice. Good morning, Tracy. How goes it, darling? I was actually tidying up near the door the other day and I came across your mittens. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to need those. Put them over here. It's like, I'm going to need those soon. I'm going to need those soon. In about a month or 2, I'm going to need those soon. Alright, now just backtracking on the stitches to get them crossed. And we are working on our little castle. It's coming along. You give massages. Alright, let's mark off what we've done here. Okay, so we don't get confoozled. I think we got to here. Okay, that's right. So we need to come up, fill in a little bit more, and then I think we're going to come in and fill in with that darker bit before we move on to the top of the castle a wee bit. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. That's where I've highlighted. So, oh, I did. They saved my hands all last year, dear. You have no idea. I was thanking you every day. Oh, that's pretty cool, eh? We're getting there. We're doing it. Yeah, when you get a nice pair of mittens like that and you keep your hands warm, it's the best. The best. Okay, I'll give it some more of a tail here. All right, I want to have a little bit more of my tea, so I don't want it going completely cold like it did last week. Though I'm sure it is by now because it's been an hour, almost 2 hours since I poured it. Yeah, we're plugging away. Sylvie's hanging out in her chair, sleeping away on her beautiful little quilt. Super cute. I kind of wish it was a little bit more detailed as this one is. Just to make them go together, you know what I mean? But I don't, it's, I mean, it goes with it. It's not necessarily a part of it, right? So. Oh, sorry. Mount I tremor, I could only possibly thumping rather than massaging. She's a washing machine. She's thumping along. Yeah, Pop says I'm too tough. I'm not a gentle massager. I'm too rough. And I try to be gentle. I don't know my own strength. Okay, now I got to go all the way over. Oh, no, hold on. I got that one, I got that one. Okay, now all the way over to the one above here. Okay, so on the stretch to the one to the left of the window. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to leave 2 in there? Oh, I was supposed to leave 2 in there. I didn't. Oopsies. Backtrack. Beep, beep, beep. Might be better just to pull them out this way. There we go. Yeah, I was supposed to leave that one as a space, and I did not. I did not. There we go. Let's do this again. I don't think so, Tracy. No. No seam ripper involved. Oh, come on. Here, sometimes you fold it and get that loop to squish through the eye of the needle is easier sometimes than trying to get that end in there. See? Seam ripper count 0. That'd be funny if it was actually in the corner there. Pop put it there. All right, so there's that one. All right, then skip 1, and then here we go. 1. It's got the 2 for the window. Oh, it's a gorgeous day. It's going to be, I think we might actually we were supposed to get a thunderstorm last night, but we didn't. So it was actually going to roll in at about 5 and leave by 7. Nothing happened, and then it was supposed to roll in again at about midnight and just past us, I guess. I don't know. Apparently it was quite the lightning storm, but not where we were. And today's quite nice. Tomorrow's quite nice. All right, need to go 1 left of the window. I'm doing some sewing and sang the Seam Ripper song 2 times. Seam Ripper, Seam Ripper. All right, now, that's that. All right, we got to go back now because the rest is a different color. Might be easier for me to come up and do the, no, let's just stick to the path of going across. Don't complicate things, that's where you're going to mess up. Oh, fiber's popping in there. Making progress. I mean, who doesn't love a castle, right? I remember when we lived in the UK and we went up to Edinburgh, Scotland for, I don't know, I think we were there for a while. Because Pop had some work to do, and we had a friend, actually Lawrence and Tanya, my buddies for like 30 plus years now. It was actually Lawrence's mom came to visit us there, and we took her up there. But Pop was there for some business too. Anyways, we stayed at a bed and breakfast, and Munchkin got to play with the kids that were the home of the bed and breakfast, and yeah, it was really kind of fun and exciting. And when we went up to Edinburgh Castle, it was just so mind overwhelming how big this was and how they used to, like, that was a fortress where people lived and thrived. And yeah, it was, I don't know, it was just so weird to think of it in such a manner. You know, being from here, really, we don't have castles, we got forts, you know. That was done, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years later. So, like, that's not exciting, but to see a castle, that was so cool. And to see all the grounds around it. Hello, Kim, good morning. I was taught to fold thread in half and put it through the eye so you have a loop at the bottom of the work to catch the way down. So lose, need to not, oh, okay. Hold on, where was I? Across the top of the door. There's that one there. And we need 2. And then a space, and then 2. What's Kim doing today? What you got in your cup? I got tea in mine. Earl Grey. Little milk, little sugar. All right, making our way back. And then we're going to switch to another color, the one we were working on the gate with. Oh, no, we're going to use the brown. We're going to use the brown black to make our windows. And get that defined so we can work on the other. I am down near Wales. They have lots of castles in Wales. I'd love to go back over. It was a tough decision for me to come back. Not, you know, it was Papa who was missing Canada. We'd been gone for 7.5 years at that point. Munchkin was 2, and he didn't come back until he was 9.5. So, all right, stick you there. I have a tea too. Wonderful. Cheers. Cheers to the last of the tea. Ooh, big stretch. You can take us on a tour, Tracy, when next time. When we come next time, you know. When we come and hang out. All right, now, in these little spots right here, these little blank spots, we're going to add our windows. More castles per mile than anywhere in Europe. Really? Oh, I had no idea. I'm a Londoner, but my mom was born in, oh, my curse is over that, Llanelli. And the other grand was from Rhondda? Cute. All right, let's get some windows done. Let's get some windows done. Let's get some windows done. You, Papa Munchkin, are welcome here. What? Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you very much. That is a lovely, lovely gesture. And you just never know. Things calm down in a couple of years. Come over for a visit. I hear you can rent parts of some of those castles for events and stuff like that. Wonder if we could rent like a little castle, a little church or something, a little house on the hill. Somebody who was like more than just a little well off, you know, but not like the shack around the corner. And we can like have some fun. We'd be respectful, of course. We wouldn't damage or anything. I mean, we'd just go and have some fun around the property and live and learn. Live and learn. We're making windows. Anybody can see now? Draw the curtains. Now this is a free cross-stitch pattern if anybody wanted to go and do it. And you don't need the first part to do the second part, but you certainly could. You know, they do seem to go together. If anybody's interested in the link, I can share it. And of course you can adapt the colors to whatever you like. You can use their guideline of like pebble and mulberry and golden greens and stuff like that as a color guidance for how the, you know, as long as you got the two tones on the castle with the dark windows, it should be just fine. Okay, doing the last of our little windows here. Okay. All right, now that's it for that. Let's go to the darker color. There we go. Got some windows going on. Let's just tuck in back here. A few little stitches. Pull snug. Trim the tail. Back in the spot. Next. Picking up this one. The darker gray. Anybody have any questions? Oh, somebody gave us a thumbs down. Oh, sorry about your luck, people. Oh, hold on, let me try. See if I can paste that link. Here we go. Oh. I had to go. It's been great. Oh, you too, Nadine. Big hugs. I'll let you know as soon as I mail your package off. Sorry. Brain farting. I meant to do it yesterday. Alright, now let's go across here. We got to fill these, the darker gray, in the little holes here. I think I'm just kind of going to do them as I go along. If they don't like it, go somewhere else and leave the thumbs alone. that's kind of, you know, it's not a bad thought there. But they, like I said, we get lots of comments. A lot of negative ones too. And it's just a little, sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's just downright hurtful and it's like, okay, well, so glad. So glad. What else to say? Well, it's a beautiful Tuesday. Actually, we got the Home and Hearth Living channel. Their new videos coming out tonight. It's got chickens and potatoes. Not cooking. Nope, nope, no cooking. Yeah, it makes you wonder though, right, Joanne? It's like, why do you feel that you got to pop somebody else's bubble to make you happy? Does that really make you happy? Doesn't that sound like borderline psychopath? Sociopath? I don't know. Okay, so that's one row. Kind of working on one little section here that's got a little clump of the darker gray for the castle, so I'm going to try and do that first before I move on to the other little sections because they seem kind of intense in a little zone. Hello, Barbara. Yeah, exactly. Just scroll by, right, Tracy? I'm late for the party. What is the box with the holes in it? The box with the holes in it. Oh, this right here. Ha ha ha. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. It is where you can put a little, like the shapes of what your colors are, and you can slip it on here. I got a few of these, and you can also reuse them, clearly. Hold on, get in here. It fits just fine because it was there. And then you put your needles in it. It's foam. Needle minder. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Isn't that cool? And then you don't get lost, and you can load up a few needles at a time to get yourself going. And we're working on a little castle here, right there. And this is what we've got done so far. Isn't that cool? Yes, yes, yes. I have another one running of these running around somewhere. But in our moves and stuff like that, because I haven't done any cross stitch besides what we just did to finish the sister, and that was last Tuesday. We finished the sister. That was from my middle sister as a gift. It was like 17 or 16 years ago or something like that. So finally did that up. So finished that. So that was the first one we did since we moved into this place, and we've been here 11 years. So I'm not sure where that went, but I did find all my other stuff. It's always been close at hand. I've done little things on projects, put my initials and stuff for family members with embroidery floss. So yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's very cool. I like it a lot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, but usually only one needle, and it kept losing that. And then Pop got me another one. It actually came on Saturday while we were on the stream. That was weird. Can't tell if it was Sophie or something outside. That got delivered as well. It's a bit different. It's kind of a different style. So if you had a couple projects going at a time, you could definitely use one or the other, right? We had a big old bird thump the window earlier. All right, now we're going to move over to here. Let's cross the 2, top the 2, and down, and there we go. Feedy, 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 fo. All right, so what do we got to go across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's confirm that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. They are very handy. Very, very handy. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Right, okay. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go back. I have to say goodbye. Oh, bye, Pat. Big hugs to you. Enjoy the day. Lost needle on the side of his face when he laid on his pillow. No, I would not. Nope, nope, nope. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I know the boys have gotten them in the foot. That's about it so far. I did those duvet covers for my girlfriend Sandra, and I forgot a pin in one of them. Oops. It was all wrapped up. It only just because they were folding it and it felt hard. So and then it was like, oh, what's this? And then, thank goodness. I think it's looking pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Trying to get it in the right holder. There we go. Sometimes it's easier said than done. It's a game of patience, right? It's a game of patience. All right, fill in those other little ones here with the dark. Yeah, it is with the dark. It's looking like a little house. Little stone house. Oh, I have to say goodbye. Oh, have a great afternoon, Bernadette. Or evening. I guess it's evening for you. Yes, it would be. Have a great evening. Try and stay dry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Okay, so that's got to go 2, and then we go over here is down. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's get this one here. 1. 2. 3. 4, and then down. When I do patterns, I do right leg all the way across and left all the way back. This was like kind of little concentrated spots, but I was trying to do that too. And there's so many beautiful things. You don't have to use always colored thread, right? There's just red work itself, which is a stunning work of art. So there's always that. I can always just do red work. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2 here. Here we go. 1 and 2. Or blue work, just use a different color, right? So, hello, Leona. Has anyone ever tried the park method where you just park the thread off to the side and then come back and just maneuver it? Like you would put this one like up over here so it was out of the way, and then using other threads that were, or putting it down here, actually, be turning it down here, and then using other threads to, yeah, I think I've done that. I found it, you're getting looped over things though. I find it easier just to, I think that's what it is. I might be wrong though. Is just to kind of deal with what I need and move on. That way I don't get confused. I'm all about shiny objects and stuff, right? Easily distracted. Okay, so that one here. Let's mark off what we've done. Yeah, it was okay. I thought that was like what it was. All right, let's here and here and here. We got all those, and we got all those. All right. It's getting there. Look, it's kind of cute. It's got little spears hanging out of it right now, but it'll be okay. All right, now next is 1 over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. There we go. You have been very disciplined, I think. I get tangled sometimes using just one thread and needle. It's been pretty good. Like I said, if it cut it, you may have to thread more on the needles, but I'd rather have a shorter string than a longer string or thread. More of a chance of getting it caught up in the back, getting a knot in it, looping it upon itself, especially when you're coming back up and over stitches. And so far so good. And the back is looking really nice. The back should be almost as pretty as the front, if you can kind of make it that way, just by the way the rows get stitched together. It's looking at a cute little house. And then on top of that, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back the other way. Oops, lost my tail. I watched a YouTube on the park method and I was so confusing to me, but others may find it useful. I've seen a few people like streaming the cross stitching or needlepoint or something like that, and I've seen them off to the side working on little sections. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I tried that on the dragon and I got more confused than I did because the colors were so similar and it was hard to remember what was the golden, what was the harvest grains or whatever color, and then anything else. And then of course some of the browns and tans are very similar together too, right? So I just got confused. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can finish off this row here. Oh, hold on. I'll get it. 1 second. I have to share it because Pop's busy, so that's why you're seeing my name pop up there. So yeah, that's the second half there, darling. If you did a search for Once Upon a Time by Dragon Dreams, you should get the first one here, okay? You'll get the first one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope.
No.
No. I'm working on a peacock. It's by Boozy Threads and called Practically Perfect. Ooh, that would be pretty. Oh, I just pulled that right out. Oh, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. On the first one, at 1, 2, 3 said, yeah, Baze is gonna do it. Not right away, but she'll do it. And I believe they're free patterns. I don't think you have to buy the one at 1, 2, 3. Do you? Do you have to? When I searched, I don't really, because I already had it done, so I don't actually remember having a conscious thought of actually having a price tag attached to the pattern. So I hope not. deep, calming breaths. Oh, only got one on there. Get it? There we go. Finish off these guys and then tie it off at the back before it becomes super short. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to finish that part. Yeah, it looks like a cute little house right now. We've not even a cancel. In Canada, about $18 inclusive delivery. Oh, that's not too bad. It wasn't my. Oh, okay, I'm sorry it wasn't for free. That's too bad. That's too bad. Especially when the second one is, right? You know what I mean? Well, I guess free to a point. I mean, it's just I'm choosing my colors, and I'm using it just the way, you know, whatever. It's a free one. All right, what color was that? That was that one. Let's color our points, so where we've done up to. What time is it? Oh, it's 12. Whoa. I guess we should pretty much kind of call it there. We only tried to do about 2 hours for the cross stitch. Anybody have any questions? Any questions about this? Now this was our first project we did. Finished that. And I added beads to the top where the letters were. Bye, bees. She's leaving? Oh, thanks, Baze. I thought you said bye, Baze. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's super cute. Building a house. And we're checking off what we're doing. See? It's a representation of the colored. We're getting there. Once we get some words and stuff and the trees built out, it'll look really awesome. So. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Yes, have a great day, everybody, and thank you for joining me in this new adventure of the cross stitching and getting into the old swing of things. I'm actually going to load this one up so it's ready for next time. And we will continue this next Tuesday. We'll just plug away at it until it's done. I think that's just the best that we can do. That's all we got, so that's what we're going to do. Yep, so we'll see you next Tuesday. 10 a.m. Eastern, we will be cross stitching. Okay. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you again very much for joining me, hanging out with me, sharing your time. Of course, all of a sudden we get like 20 people more in the chat. Makes me not want to go now. Yes, have a lovely day, everyone. Indeed. All right, I'm just going to load this. You guys have a fantastic day, okay? Big hugs to you, and we'll see you on the Long Arm Wednesday show, the Weekend Project show, and then Saturday we're going to finish off that hug quilt, okay? So, enjoy the day, Leona, Kim, Tracy, June, Roxanne, Tina, Baze, Joanne, Linda, Pat, Tracy, all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the ones who are hiding there lurking in the background, too. I know you lurkers. Bye.